Hello, my little night adventurers. I'm Luna, your storyteller of shadows and secrets. Tonight's tale will take you to a place where ancient myths aren't just stories. They're waiting to be remembered. But beware, not every legend likes being forgotten. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and tap that spooky little bell so you don't miss any of our chilling tales. Now, grab your flashlight and courage and step into the Labyrinth of Forgotten Legends. The Labyrinth of Forgotten Legends. Liam was 12 years old and obsessed with Greek mythology. He had books filled with gods, monsters, and heroes. His favourite was the tale of the Minotaur, a half-man, half-bull creature trapped in a labyrinth. I wish these things were real. Liam would sigh to his best friend Zoe as they walked home from school. Zoe rolled her eyes. Real? Liam, you can barely survive gym class. Imagine facing a hydra. But Liam was convinced that myths had roots in reality. And one day, he got a chance to prove it. It was a cloudy Saturday when Liam and Zoe went to visit the Orpheus Museum of Ancient Legends. A new exhibit had opened. It was called The Forgotten Labyrinth. Weird name, Zoe muttered as they entered the old building. It's almost too quiet. The hallway was dimly lit, lined with statues of mythical creatures, Medusa, Cerberus, a winged horse frozen mid-flight. At the far end, a wooden sign read, "Enter if you believe." I do. Liam grinned and pulled Zoe by the hand. The entrance opened into a large circular chamber filled with mirrors and smoke. Then, the floor rumbled beneath their feet. Zap! The world twisted. The mirrors rippled like water. When Liam and Zoe opened their eyes, they weren't in the museum anymore. They stood in a massive stone maze, walls taller than trees, covered in vines and old carvings. Liam, Zoe whispered. What did you do? I think we're inside the labyrinth, Liam said, eyes wide. The real one. A low, echoing snort came from around the corner. Heavy footsteps followed. They ran, hearts pounding. As they turned corner after corner, they saw ancient statues with glowing eyes. Some wept. Others whispered. You forgot us. Stories turned to dust. We were once believed. Zoe shivered. I don't think they're happy we stopped telling their stories. Then they found it a glowing door with strange runes. On it, a message. To escape. Restore the tale that time forgot. To open the door, Liam and Zoe had to pass 3 trials, each tied to a forgotten myth. 1. The trial of the silent siren. A narrow path led to a black lake. In the middle floated a pale woman, her eyes closed, her hair like seaweed. A harp lay in her hands. She's a siren, Liam whispered. But she's not singing. A voice in the wind said, Give her a reason to remember her voice. Liam reached into his backpack and pulled out his old mythology book. He knelt by the water and read aloud the siren's legend. Not the scary part where she lured sailors, but the version where she once sang to protect lost ships. As he finished, the siren's eyes opened. She smiled. A soft hum echoed across the water. A glowing harp string floated to them. One down, Zoe said, grabbing it. The next chamber held a crumbling statue of a boy holding a broken sword. Who's that? Zoe asked. Liam flipped through his book. That's Icarian, a hero who never got famous because his story was unfinished. He died before he could complete his quest. A voice whispered, Give me the ending I was denied. Liam took out a pen and wrote a new ending in his notebook. Icarian rose from the ashes, rebuilt his blade, and saved his village from the night beasts. The statue glowed. The sword repaired itself. Icarian smiled and tossed them a golden ring. 2 down, said Zoe, grinning. Now the walls moved, the labyrinth shifting like a puzzle. The carvings whispered, "You must remember the path." "Wait," said Zoe. "This whole place, it's built from stories. If we remember the myths, maybe we can predict the maze." Using clues from legends like how heroes followed the North Star or left trails, they found a way to the final chamber. The door with the runes pulsed. The harp string and golden ring flew into its centre. A blinding light enveloped them. They woke up on the museum floor. Everything was silent. But in Liam's backpack, the golden ring and a page of his handwritten ending remained. Zoe looked around. "Was that real?" Liam smiled. "I think some stories are too strong to stay forgotten." They left the museum, the hallway, a little brighter than before. And behind them, the statue of Icarian winked. What an adventure, huh? In tonight's tale, Liam and Zoe discovered that forgotten stories still live deep in our imaginations and sometimes even deeper in reality. The lesson? Never stop believing in the magic of myths, because stories shape our world, and remembering them keeps the wonder alive. If you enjoyed this journey through the maze, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you won't miss our next tale. Until then, keep the legends alive. Good night, brave storytellers.